So, good evening, good evening. I forgot the intro. Hey, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Anyway, we are here. We are going to speak about Victor Gyökeres because, oh my God, it's nowhere near being close or done deal, completed deal, scary deal, over the line, imminent, and any other buzzword you want to use. So stop listening to these people that chat shit. Anyway, bless up to everybody who is locked in. We're going to give you the actual facts about the player, facts about the deal, because Fabrizio Romano and maybe I should put his face in the thumbnail, but I mean, that'll garner another, I don't know, maybe another 10,000 views. I don't know, because it is actually Fabrizio who has said something. However, you have to take everything with a pinch of salt, which is something that modern day football fans tend not to do. They just go, oh my God, we're signing him. He's scary. It's dangerous. Oh my God, it's scary. Get out of here, man. Anyway, smash the like button up. I will have a video out straight after this about Man United. They're looking to build a brand spanking new £2 billion stadium. So I'm going to talk about that. I'll have a video back out on here tonight about Mikel Merino. And also, I'll have a video out later tonight on the other channel about Osimhen. Lukaku, Osimhen potential, but then again, Chelsea are umming and ahhing on the fee and blah, 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 blah. So we're going to discuss all of that on the other channel as well. That'll be dropping later tonight. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for both of them. Both of them later videos will drop around 11:30 UK time. But anyway, smash the like button. Do subscribe to the channel. Bless up to everyone who has. And yeah, let's start with Gyökeres. Let's start with the actual facts, because there's a lot of people that clickbait their titles, and I'm going to fully clickbait this title. It's what it is. But anyway, with Arsenal in need of a new centre forward, which is plainly obvious according to Team Talk, who then go on to quote Fabrizio Romano. Now, this is the first bit that I'm straight away, red flag, alarm bells are ringing. Yes, it's plainly obvious we need a new striker. However, all the talk that we've seen this summer from David Ornstein, from all the others, including Fabrizio at one point, Arsenal have diverted their attention away from a striker because they feel that other players in the squad can contribute, and it's about spreading the goals around. Let's not forget we heard this in June. In June, all of a sudden, fast forward to July, end of July, and all of a sudden, Arsenal have now sent scouts over to the game against Bilbao when Sporting played Bilbao the other day in America. I thought we sacked all of our scouts. I can't lie. I thought we got rid of them all in lockdown. Maybe we brought them all back. I don't know. Maybe somebody can help me in the comment section. But HITC reckon that we sent scouts to the game the other day because we just want to double check he's all right. Well, listen, no disrespect. What have these scouts actually been doing then for the rest of last season? Because if we have got all these scouts back, then surely they're traveling to games to watch these potential signings, to do scouting reports, the 180-page reports that Edu has sat on his desk of players. Is this what we're doing? Are we actually doing this, or are we just going to go, yeah, we'll put that out to the media that we sent scouts? Did anyone actually see these scouts at the Bilbao game against Sporting the other night? Does anyone know who the scouts at Arsenal are? Does anyone genuinely know who the scouts are at Arsenal? Again, if you do, feel free to put it in the comment section. Anyway, this report carries on. Trusted transfer guru. That's a good name, isn't it? Guru. Good word. Bosh. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed the Gunners are ready to launch an opening offer for the 20 times capped Swedish international. Okay. As per the Italian, the opening offer from the Gunners will likely, and this is where people need to start reading between the lines, likely be between 55 million and 60 million, which equates to that's 65 to 71 million euros. That was in pounds, obviously. 60 million pounds, 55 million pounds, 65 million euros. 71 million euros. Okay, whether that is enough to tempt Sporting to cash in remains to be seen, as it was likely they will drive the price up before agreeing the deal with the Gunners, who many feel just now need a prolific frontman to dethrone Man City from their 4-year reign as Premier League champions. Arsenal will offer Arsenal's offer will reportedly be lodged as soon as Eddie Nketiah departs. Okay, so when people are saying this deal is nearly done, oh my God, this is scintillating, amazing, fantastic, oh my God, it's close. It's nowhere near close, is it? It sounds good. It sounds good. And this is why I get the ump with transfer stories, because people just chat absolute rubbish to get as many views as they can. Whether that is enough cash remains to be seen, and it's likely that they will drive up his price before agreeing the deal with the Gunners, who many feel just need a prolific frontman to dethrone City. Arsenal's offer will be reportedly lodged as soon as Eddie departs. Okay, Gyökeres, who struck an impressive 119 goals in his 280 career games, finds himself happy at the Portuguese capital at the moment. Though, as he has admitted at the back end of last season, he doesn't know what the future holds. Well, nobody knows what the future holds. Let's just be real with it. If they get an offer that they deem, yep, that's acceptable, they'll have it. Then he goes and plays for them. If that ends up being Brighton, for example, and Brighton put a bid on the table that they deem acceptable, they will accept it. And then he's going to Brighton if he agrees terms. Now, I'm not sure what he's getting paid at Sporting, but we could have a look while you smash the likes up. Sporting Lisbon top earner. Then it'll bring up capology.com, which is pretty there or thereabouts spot on with the wages. Trincao is the top earner. He's on 75,000 euros. According to this website, Victor Gyökeres is second top earner, and he is on 46,154 euros per week. So, working off of that basis, Brighton could afford him, couldn't they? Because if they put the money on the table and they accept the bid, they could then double his wages and say, we'll give you 90. And this is why I read between the lines on these transfer stories, because it's fault, it's likely, it's reported, it's this, it's imminent, it's shocking. Oh my God, it's scary. How about read between the lines? How about do your own research and decide whether you believe the story to be true? Now, listen, like I said, Arsenal do need a striker. However, back in June, all the reports that were doing the rounds were that Arsenal are not going to buy a striker. They feel that 29 can do a job up front. Obviously, he played half the season in midfield. Jesus is back off an injury. We've got Martinelli, we've got Saka, we've got Trossard and Odegaard in midfield. So, yeah, obviously Eddie Nketiah is likely to go, but there's still enough firepower there, which was, as it was reported back in June. Now, fast forward now. Like I said, apparently, reportedly, scouts watched Gyökeres. What are they watching? Like, why did we send scouts to go and watch him? Surely we have been watching him if we're linked to the player, right? Surely we will have them documents on the table telling us his strengths, telling us his weaknesses, because Edu, straight out of the horse's mouth, has told us many, many times that when we go to sign a player, we have already done our background checks on a player. So this player would have been, if is the biggest word in the world, really, isn't it? If he's on our list, then surely we would know every strength, every weakness, his favoured foot, what he's capable of doing, whether he runs to channels, whether he's backing into goal, where to put him in the box to get the best out of him, making sure that we get the runs around him being right to maximise his capabilities in and around the penalty box. We'd then check his off-field, his school records. We've done that with many players before, checking their school reports. This, I ain't even taking the piss. This shit happens. Yeah, we check the reports from teammates. We check the reports from the club. We check the reports from his agent. We check everything. Yeah, we check reports from everywhere. And we would have been doing this actively on players for weeks or potentially months. So have we actually sent scouts to go and watch him? If so, does anyone know who they are? Fabrizio said it's likely that Arsenal will potentially bid for the player. So anyone who's saying that this deal is close is way off the mark, because the deal isn't close, because guess what? We haven't put a bid in for him yet. And as far as I'm aware, I can't find any single report suggesting that he's agreed personal terms with Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. Like, what are we doing here? There was talk months back. Where's the talks now? Has he agreed personal terms with Arsenal, or hasn't he agreed personal terms? That article I just read there quotes Fabrizio. Fabrizio has not mentioned that he's agreed personal terms. So if he hasn't agreed personal terms and we haven't put a bid in, how's the deal close? The deal is nowhere near close. So all these articles that are flying around, all these YouTube channels flying around, all these Twitter accounts flying around, where are they getting this from? Because I'm sitting here doing me Googles and I can't find any of this. We haven't put a bid in. We haven't agreed personal terms. So how's the deal close? The deal's nowhere near close. Yeah, the deal may happen. And listen, it may happen. And if it happens, listen, he ain't my striker that I would particularly go for. If the club want him and they end up getting him, cool, go and get him. They did the same with Calafiori. You wanted him. You got your target. He's now in America. They've got him out there after a medical. Job done. Cool. Now it's about him now kicking on and doing the business for the club. Yeah, and let's be real. Yeah, he's better than some of the players we've had in defence that this manager and technical director have signed. So we go from there. Victor Gyokeres, is he better than Eddie Nketiah? Well, duh, I'm better than Eddie Nketiah. Is he good enough to lead Arsenal to a title? Well, that remains to be seen if we even bother to bid for him and bother to agree terms with him and then decide to sign him. So we're seeing it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all of that, because like I say, these transfer stories just get more and more jarring, innit? Yeah, like I said in May, if you want to build a YouTube channel or you want to build your Twitter profile up, just talk about Arsenal, Man United, and make sure everything's spectacular. Every player's amazing. It'll be a great deal for everyone. And you'll boost. So bear that in mind for next summer, for all of you aspiring young YouTubers out there. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. Do you rate the player? Do you like the player? Would you like to sign the player? If so, do you think he'll be a success? Listen, he's not crap, yeah. But however, I'd rather somebody from the Premier League that's already slapping goals, i.e., an Ivan Toney. But it is what it is. If the club want to go and sign a striker, then I'm all for that. Yeah, and if he's better than Eddie Nketiah, that shouldn't be the benchmark, by the way, because like I said, we're all better than Eddie Nketiah. But again, this now relies on Marseille paying the money for Eddie. And we apparently want 50 mil. This is going to go on and on and on, guys. And we'll probably end up not even signing him. But listen, if we do sign him, we sign him. We'll have a load of people running around the Emirates doing this. And they'll probably sell masks like this. And it's another gimmick. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. Smash the like button up. Big up to everyone locked in. This transfer window has been the most shocking transfer window, not just for Arsenal, but for every club so far, pretty much. Yeah, nobody's really doing a great deal. All the clickbait merchants are out and about. Yeah, I mean, if you were listening to all these clickbait merchants, Arsenal have already signed half of Europe. Mad. I don't know how we're going to get them all in the team, but it's what it is, guys. It's what it is. But yeah, make sure you sub to the channel. That'd be great. We're nearly on 101,000, so that'd be fantastic. We're not far away, a couple of hundred or so. So yeah, I'll be back again on here, 11:30, with another upload. Mikel Merino. Maybe we'll have an update by then. A video coming out straight after this about Man United's new stadium plans, and apparently they're going to build a new £2 billion stadium. So keep your eyes peeled for that on the Lee Reacts channel, and then there'll be another video on the Reacts channel later about Victor Osimhen. Unless there's something breaking in between, yeah, then it'll be Victor Osimhen to Chelsea potentially if they can get Lukaku to go the other way and make up the difference. So big up to everyone locked in. Leave comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. And we're out. Bush.